Alright, so you guys have been asking me for a workout video, so here it is. So first, I'm going to go ahead and weigh myself. For some reason, I weighed 158 pounds that day. I don't usually weigh that much, I'm usually around 155. I don't know what was going on that day. But now we're going to go ahead and get into the warm-up. So I always warm up by skipping rope. Okay, so go get you a jump rope for like $10. And I usually do it for between 2 to 5 minutes, just depending on how much I feel like I need to do it. And this is a very good full body warm up. It's going to warm up your legs, your arms, your shoulders, your core. And you know, for anyone who's trying to jump higher, I know a lot of people were asking me how to increase your vertical. This is a very good workout to do that. And you know, it'll also help tone your body up. Jumping rope is really like a workout on its own kind of. But you need to make sure that you warm your body up before you get into the workout. So now we're going to go ahead and start off with legs. So I always start off by squatting, and I usually start off with the bar just to warm up, like I said. So you can see at the bottom of my reps, I am pausing, and I'm doing that to make sure that I'm stretching myself out and really warming myself up, because you do not want to start squatting if you're not warmed up, or you're going to injure yourself. And I speak from personal experience. Trust me, it is not fun. So start off with the bar. I usually do about 10 reps with just the bar. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a 25 on each side. I'm still warming up. This is like phase 3 of my warm up basically. And I usually do about 6 reps of this just to really get my body ready. And I don't lift like crazy heavy weights, you know, 25s on each side. That's light for me, but you know, depending on how much you weigh, that might be heavy to you. I don't know. But just warm up with something that you know you can do comfortably. You shouldn't struggle with your warm-up. If you're struggling with your warm-up, something's wrong. So now we're going to go ahead and put a 45 and a 2.5 on each side. I'm not going to do the math on that. Like I said, the weight really doesn't matter. It's relative to you. But you're also going to see me put these clamps on the sides just to make sure that the weights don't move around when I'm squatting, because I try to be as explosive as I possibly can. So going all the way down, all the way up. Squats are a very good leg exercise, obviously. To me, in my opinion, they're the best leg workout you can possibly do. They work out basically your whole entire leg, and they'll get you right very quickly. Now we're going to get into our shoulder workout. So I like to do overhead press, and just like with squat, you want to start off with the bar just to warm yourself up. Anytime you're doing a barbell exercise, make sure that you are warming up properly. I cannot stress this enough. Please warm up, please. So I started off with just the bar. Now I'm putting a 10 and a 2.5 on each side, and this is going to be my work set. This is what I basically lift. Like, this is my normal weight to lift. So make sure that you are going all the way up. I probably could extend a little bit more on those reps now that I look at it, but this is really going to help your traps, and I don't know what other parts of your shoulder, but it's mostly a shoulder workout. And I also like to superset that with lateral raises. I usually use 15-pound dumbbells for that, but just use whatever you can do. And I like to do 6 reps of overhead press for every 8 reps of lateral raises. Now we're going to get into our calisthenic workouts. As you can see, I started off stretching there. So now we're doing pull-ups. Make sure that you are going all the way up and all the way down on every rep. Form is everything when it comes to these types of workouts, or really all workouts. But this is a very good back and bicep workout. It'll also help your core. And I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. You know, doing pull-ups hurt. They hurt, which is why you should do them. So usually I like to do around 15 reps for my first set. So you can see I didn't get to 15 this time, so I had to take like a few seconds off and then finish off the set right there with these last 2, and you can see I'm struggling on that last one. So after that, I like to do chin-ups, and you know, this is more of a bicep heavy workout, but it still works your back and core out as well. And I'll have all the rep counts and everything in the description of this video, but it varies depending on which day it is. But this is pretty much all I do for my back and biceps. Just pull-ups and chin-ups. So Now I'm gonna do some diamond push-ups. This is primarily a tricep exercise, but it'll also target your chest and your core as well. And you just want to pump these out, and they're hard at first. Diamond push-ups are much more difficult in my opinion than regular push-ups, but practice makes perfect, just like with any other exercise. So just keep trying them, do as many as you can do, and eventually you'll get to the point where they're pretty easy to you. And this was my second set, so I was already beginning to struggle. I like to follow diamond push-ups up with regular push-ups, and you can see I'm pumping those out as fast as possible. If you want to build muscle, I would recommend going slower than I am right there. My primary goal is not to build muscle. I'm just trying to stay in shape and basically maintain what I got and just get as ripped and cut as possible. And also, I don't like to be in the gym for very long periods of time. So I'm trying to get my workout done and over with so I can go home. Because like I said, it was like 5:30 in the morning when I was filming this. And I was tired. I was off about 3 hours of sleep. Now we're gonna go ahead and do some dips. And this is a very good chest and tricep workout as well. I usually like to do around 4 sets of 10 reps of dips. And you usually want to go to about a 90-degree angle with your arms. I think I'm going a little bit further down than that. And that would probably explain why I had so many shoulder injuries in the past. But I also like to superset that with leg raises, 4 sets of 10 leg raises as well to get your abs right. If you can't do dips or leg raises, then you can substitute those for push-ups and crunches, or substitute each one for whichever one. Just make sure that you're doing triceps and abs. Okay, so a few things that I want to address before I end the video. First off, if there are any workout junkies here, then you probably noticed that I don't have any mid or lower back exercises in there. And the reason why that is because I have a history of lower back problems, and every time I try to work out my mid to lower back, I start having issues again. So I basically had to omit that part from my workout. But when I was working out those parts of my back, I was doing deadlifts and barbell rows. That's it. Those are the only things I did. I keep my workouts very, very simple. And I like to stick to compound workouts and calisthenic workouts. Compound workouts are basically any multi-joint movement. So, bench press or push-ups, basically anything like that. And then calisthenics are like body weight workouts, pull-ups, push-ups, things of that nature. Another thing is that I lift light, and the reason why is because, like I said, in the past I have a history with injuries. And I think a big part of the reason why is because I'm not very consistent when it comes to nutrition. Some days I'll eat 3 to 4 meals, other days I'll eat 1 meal. I'm very inconsistent on that and on sleep. So I think sometimes I don't really give my body the proper chance to heal. And so all of my gym sessions aren't really the same. So sometimes I have more energy, sometimes I have less energy. So a weight that might feel light to me one day might be really heavy for me the next day. So, I just stick to a lighter weight just to be safe, because I figure it's better to make slow progress than to make fast progress and then set myself back a few months by not being able to lift anymore.